And now, Coda Territory Sports, sponsored by your local Ford stores.
Hello everybody, the Spearfish volleyball team has racked up an impressive 18-11 record this season. Tonight the Spartans matched up with Rapid City Central. The #1 high school mascot of the country, Carl the Cobbler, on hand for this match. In the first set, 4-2 Spearfish. Liliana Sadowski adds to the lead as she smashes the ball down for the big kill. Nice start for the Spartans. The Cobblers fire back as they get the ball to J.C. Rubelt, and she hammers it down for the big kill. That is tough to defend. The Spartans back to work as they set the ball up for Adeline Bowman, and with authority, she unloads on it for the kill. Spearfish won the first set 25-11 and went on to take the match in 3 straight. The St. Thomas Board Rapid City Christian volleyball teams also squared off tonight. First set, the Cavaliers get the ball to Leighton Shear, and she hits it right down the center of the court for the big kill. The junior continuing her strong season. Tied at 4, the Comets go to work as Chloe Weber hits one off the top of the net. That falls in for a point. This match going back and forth. The Cavaliers then get the ball to Kelsey Banda, and as she connects for the nice kill, Benda led the way with 21 kills. Christian won the opening set 26-18, but St. Thomas More battles back to take the match 3-2. Elsewhere on the high school volleyball court, Stevens defeated Sturgis 3-0. Lemon got past Cheyenne Eagle Butte in 3 straight. The Kadoka volleyball team picked up a 3-1 victory over Lakota Tech. Hill City cruised past Belfouche in 3 straight. Phillip knocked off New Underwood 3-0. Wall took care of Timberlake in 3. The Rapid City Central football team finished up the regular season by picking up a big 36-6 victory over Stevens last week. It's now on to the playoffs for the Cobblers as they hit the road to take on second-seeded Sioux Falls Lincoln on Thursday. Central enters the game with a 2-7 record while the Patriots are 8-1. These teams met up a few weeks ago at O'Hara Stadium with Lincoln prevailing 55-28. Now, the Cobblers did have some success moving the ball at times against the Patriots, and head coach Mike McCauley knows his guys need to keep the ball away from Brody Schaefer and company.
Sustaining drives, not shooting ourselves in the foot. It's going to be a big emphasis this week in practice, as it's been all year, and making sure that we're dialed in and focused on that. I would hope the guys have some confidence. You know, we moved the ball with quite a bit of success against them. We just kind of gave them a couple early scores when we weren't ready, so we got to start faster this time. They have a lot of big plays. If we can eliminate the big plays and keep stuff in front, make them take the check downs and the dink and dunks, we're in a really great spot. And like I said, if our offense is clicking and we can put some 6, 7, 8 minute drives together, that could be our best defense.
The Sturgis and Spearfish football teams wrapped up the regular season by playing a tight, hard-fought game last week. It was the Scoopers who prevailed 13-9. It's now on to the 11 AA playoffs for both teams. Sturgis is the 4th seed and will host 5th seeded Watertown Thursday night. Two teams played just a couple weeks ago with the Arrows winning 29-15. Spearfish is the 8th seed and will hit the road to take on top-seeded Yankton. Now, they did not meet during the regular season. The Spartans enter the matchup with a 5-4 record, while the Bucks are 7-2. High school football games coming up on Thursday night again this week. Quarterfinals all across the state, and tune in Thursday night at 9 and 10 for all your scores and highlights on a special Thursday edition of the Friday Night Hike. World Series tonight, as you saw over on Fox, Game 4 between the Blue Jays and Dodgers. Toronto wins 6-2. The best-of-7 series is now tied at 2 games apiece. Game 5 coming up tomorrow night, also on Fox. First pitch right around 6 o'clock tomorrow night. NBA, we had quite the game tonight as the 76ers defeated the Wizards 139-134 in overtime. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.